Racine retains her unbeaten status in the Eastern Cape, now 4 from 4. The daughter of Sale from Seattle has thrived upon with the relocation, and today got a bit of a challenge from her stable companion number 3 Eldo that finished in second, but she's held her own and is up to 5 career victories. Photo regarding 3rd and 4th, and the horses involved there are numbers 5 Via Sacra and 7 Autumn in Seattle.
Would you winner race 7, number 4 Racine, being raced by Mr. Eric and the Honourable Mrs. Gillian Foster, trained by Al Greep and a good rider in Greg Sheen. 4-year-old daughter Sale from Seattle, and the one now 4 in a row, was also bred by Mr. Eric Foster. 4-3, we're still waiting for that 3rd and 4th place.
Well, Racine, very popular winner today. It's always good to see a horse run as well as she is doing. You don't often see them 4 from 4, but she's pulled it off.
Yeah, winning form is good form, and Ellen had a look at this race, and she's in such good space, and she's been winning well, pulling up well. Ellen said, she's in this race now. What do we do? It's against the boys. It's up in class. I said, look, while she's in this sort of space, let's have a go. And kudos to the boss for keeping her in this sort of fine fettle. And she came to the course again today ready, and she won.
She certainly did. She's done things very well. And as you and Ellen were chatting about, a bit of a change of tactics.
Yes, as the divisions get higher, the speed gets quicker, and she's a filly that I've been able to dictate on. Last time I had 54 with a tailwind. I managed to use that to my advantage when she broke so clean. Knowing what Aldo's been running up against, he's been running in very high divisions, and although he might not be pacing it out with them anymore, he's still superior to the sort of, the speed in this sort of class. So I always thought that if he broke cleaner than me, I was going to take the sit. If I broke ahead of him, then I could also dictate again. I didn't have any qualms. But she did have 60 kilos to lump today. As I said last time, 54, I could allow her to run along. But it was nice to see it. I said to Ellen last time, this filly doesn't have to lead. It's just the nature of the race that I've done what I needed to win. And she's shown today that she can take a sit and quicken as effectively. So a nice win all round. I'm sure Alec and Gillian Foster will be thrilled. Managed to catch up with them in Cape Town in the parade ring. So he was very pleased with the results. We had Voices of Light as well last week. So nice to have them back in the Western Cape. And I'm sure they would have enjoyed this win. Well done to everybody else involved.
Well, long may it continue for this girl. She's in great form.
Thank you.
Alan, next up, 4 on the day so far. Racine, definitely one of the special ones. She's really thrived with her relocation to Port Elizabeth, unbeaten locally. She's done it on both surfaces, and today she's done it in very good company.
Yeah, well done to Greg on a good ride, and like I said, that's what he gets paid for. He doesn't ride the same race on the horse just because it goes to the front, and today he rode a different race and won a good race. Well done to him, to Mr. and Mrs. Foster, very well done to them. And I know Mr. Foster was a little bit surprised that I was going to run her back so soon, but we looked and she'd done well and she'd pulled up well, eating well. There was no reason for her, and there's going to be a little bit of a breather for her. So, I'm glad it paid off. Well done to you in Cape Town.
Certainly didn't look like she's been over-raced at all. She's a very, very good filly to look at. Nice, strong girl, and gives you a bit of hope with the extra weight she had to carry today as well. Yeah,
she's a good doer right round, and she carried the weight well.
Well, congratulations. It's been a great day, and this is definitely a cherry on the top. Still one to go. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nadine.
Racine in fine form, and like I said, it's always a pleasure to watch a good horse run well, and that's exactly what Racine has done. The yard's actually done very well. Eldo at one stage, a highly performed sprinter, has bounced back to best, and he gave a game tussle in second as well, so it's the exacta for the yard here, and Via Sacra actually finishing in 4th, so a very good race for the Greef yard this afternoon. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Foster. Racine certainly must be a joy to be watching here in the Eastern Cape.
Race 7 are all clear. 4, 3, 5, 7, 6. Start favourite to winner. Number 4, it's all clear. 1,000 metres and they are sprinting. Via Sacra wrong inside responded well. Elder is right there. Sailor Sam. Racine's on the far side. Then Sir Caleb. Autumn in Seattle, and Bevere is at the back end of the field. Race M through the 600 metre marker now, and there's about 4 in the line there. We got Alda on the far side, Via Sacra. Just behind those two, we got Racine. They've been followed by Sailor Sam, Autumn in Seattle, Sir Caleb and Vivier. Still Via Sacra coming to the last 200 from Racine is now starting to put on big pressure. Then comes Elder behind that one. They're coming to the closing stages here now as Via Sacra, but Racine is now looking to find the top gear, and Elder's not without hope as well, but Racine is holding on into the last 50 metres. Racine and Elder start lunge, but Racine's 4 in a row from Elder, then got tight for 3rd, I think maybe Autumn. Race M through the 600 metre marker now, and there's about 4 in the line there. We got Elder on the far side, Via Sacra. Just behind those two, we got Racine. They've been followed by Sailor Sam, Autumn in Seattle, Sir Caleb and Vivier. Still Via Sacra coming to the last 200 from Racine is now starting to put on big pressure. Then comes Elder behind that one. They're coming to the closing stages here now as Via Sacra, but Racine is now looking to find the top gear, and Elder's not without hope as well, but Racine is holding on into the last 50 metres. Racine and Elder start lunge, but Racine's 4 in a row from Elder, then got tight for 3rd, I think maybe Autumn in Seattle got that.